when you go to resell your home down the road, you're going to be competing with all the other houses in your neighborhood that are almost identical. It's going to be hard to stand out. So really, you're going to be locked into whatever price they're selling their home for. Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. If you've not been here before, my name is Wesley Meyer. I am a local realtor here in the Nashville area. Today we're going to talk all about new construction homes. There are sure a lot of them here in Nashville. It seems like almost everywhere you drive, there's a new subdivision going up, new construction going on. It's everywhere. If you're in the market for a new home, new construction might be the way to go. We're going to go over the pros and the cons of new construction homes. All right, let's dive into the pros of new construction. Number one is customization. With existing homes, you really don't have much options as far as the layout or the color scheme, that kind of thing. You have to do those changes yourself. But with a new construction home, those builders will often include customization packages and options before they even build the house or before they're finished building the house. This allows you to really tweak the house how you want it to be before it's even built, and saving you in the long run by not having to do costly renovations. You'll often have the ability to customize layout, finishes, floor plan, that kind of thing. Number two pro of new build, new construction homes are often very energy efficient. A lot of buyers want energy efficient homes, so sellers build them. You're going to see energy efficient windows, energy efficient appliances, energy efficient HVAC units. All that's going to help keep your utility costs low. Also, new builds often have modern amenities. The things that home buyers want, those builders put them in the homes. It only makes sense, right? They often come with state-of-the-art amenities. New construction homes are just that. They're new construction. They are 21st century homes. A lot of them have smart home features. They're close to parks and neighborhoods, pools, gyms. The builders think about all this stuff before they start the subdivision. Another big pro for new construction homes, and that's why a lot of people opt for them, is because the likelihood of repairs is lower. So for short term, the home was just built. So for the short term, for the first year or two, you're likely to not have many, if any, repairs. It takes a while for that wear and tear to start happening from being lived in. Maintenance issues with appliances generally don't happen those first year or two. If you buy an existing home, the appliances or the roof or things like that could be in any kind of condition when you buy it. Not so with new construction homes. Home warranties. Builders will offer a home warranty to where if anything does break or if there's a defect for a certain amount of time, they will cover the cost to repair that. They're guaranteeing the home will be issue-free for a certain amount of time. I'm seeing a lot of builders offer 1 to 2 year warranties, but they can go as high as 10 years, depending on your location and the builder. All right, so on to the cons. What are some negative things about purchasing a new construction home that you need to think about? Well, for one, they cost more, especially in 2023 when labor is more, materials are a lot more expensive. It takes a lot of money to build all those homes. The builder's also going to want to have a nice big cushion of profit for themselves. So when they build these homes, they're going to price them so that they're making money. That's capitalism. So you're often going to pay quite a bit more for a new construction home than you are for an existing home. Same principle with cars. Used cars aren't as much as new cars because they're just that, they've been used. The value isn't quite the same. One thing you do need to keep in mind is construction delays. If the new construction home you're wanting to buy isn't complete or isn't built yet, you need to be aware that that timetable of when it is to be completed could change. If you're looking to move quick, if you have a concrete day that you have to be in a house that hasn't finished being built yet may not be the best option for you. Material shortages, labor shortages can really make home construction take a lot longer than it's supposed to. Another con of new construction homes are a lot of them look the same. There is limited character. Supply chain homes might lack the kind of character and charm that you like in certain styles of homes. Those character additions cost more money to build. They often feature more standard designs, things that can be replicated easily and cheaply. If you're looking to purchase in a new build community, it's going to take some time for the surrounding areas to develop. Oftentimes with urban sprawl situations like we see in most of our American cities, the homes and neighborhoods are built first and then the businesses follow. So if you're one of those first few people who buy a home in a new subdivision, you might have to drive a ways for groceries or for entertainment. And there may not be sidewalks and infrastructure set up when you first move in. That could take a few years down the road. So keep that in mind. If you want a finished community, either be one of the last people to move into the neighborhood or opt for an existing house. That does lead me into my next point. It's hard to know what the neighborhood dynamic is going to be if the neighborhood doesn't exist yet. It can be challenging to get a feel for the dynamics of a neighborhood until it's fully completed. All right, one of my last points, this is a pretty important one, is new builds have a slower rate of appreciation. What do I mean by that? Well, historically, in growing cities, real estate generally appreciates at about 3% a year. So your home is increasing in value about 3% a year. Now that can slow, that can speed up, but over long term, it's about 3% a year. If you're purchasing a new construction home, I personally wouldn't bet on your home appreciating by 3% per year. There are some reasons for this. One reason is a lot of builders have similar or identical floor plans for all their homes. So when you try to resell your home 5, 7, 10 years down the road, you're going to be competing with John Doe a few houses down who has almost the exact same house that you do. You're going to be competing with all the other houses in your neighborhood that are almost identical. It's going to be hard to stand out. So really, you're going to be locked into whatever price they're selling their home for. So ultimately, your home will only appreciate at the rate that everyone else's appreciates in that specific neighborhood. With this in mind, expect if your larger market is appreciating at 3% a year, just kind of expect your home to appreciate at about 2% a year. It could be more than this, but plan for 2%. Now the last thing, and this is probably the biggest con on the list, this is my last point, is this is one that most people don't know about or they don't think about, is new construction homes have higher, that's right, I said higher maintenance costs over the long term than existing homes do. Now, that sounds crazy, right? It's a brand new home. Why would it have more maintenance costs than an existing home? Well, that's mainly for two reasons. The first is, I've already talked about this earlier, normal wear and tear. So when you buy an existing home, the house has been lived in before. The rails on the stairways have been leaned on. The kitchen cabinets have been slammed. Things have been used. When you buy a new home, a new construction home, nothing's really been tested yet. So over the course of that normal wear and tear, things are going to break. Things that either are cheaply made, things that are defective, they're going to break with normal wear and tear. In an existing home, a lot of the stuff has already been through normal wear and tear, enough for you to know that it's going to last. Another reason that new construction homes oftentimes have higher long-term maintenance costs is a phenomenon called settling. Settling is when the ground shifts a little bit and continues to compact down. It's a natural part of the way sediment moves, and especially with new construction homes, they're often infilling artificially the ground that your house is sitting on. Over the course of the months or year that it takes to build your home, that's not enough time for the ground to shift to where it wants to be for the long term. Once you move into your house, the ground is still kind of settling out. It's still compacting. Those small movements over years are going to cause a little bit of shifting in your house and could cause some concerns later down the road. Usually by then, your home warranty has expired and those costs are going to have to be covered by the homeowner. They do artificially settle the ground when they're building a home. They have a heavy roller that rolls over the top of the ground, but it is not equal to the natural settling. There is still natural settling that happens over the course of the years after they build the home. Those small adjustments, those small movements can damage your home. You can see cracks in the ceiling, you can feel the floor if it's bent. That's what settling does. All right, so that was it. Those are the pros and cons of buying a new construction home. If there's anything you think I missed, please comment that. Any videos you'd like to see, please comment that also. If you see this video and think that maybe a new construction home is the way to go for you and you're looking to buy, please reach out to me. I'd love to take that journey with you. And there are plenty of new construction homes to choose from here in the Nashville area. If you are a first-time home buyer looking to start your journey, please consider signing up for my first-time home buyer consultation with myself and my team. The link for that will be in the description, along with my contact info for anyone who's looking to reach out to buy or sell a property. I really hope you found value from this video. Thank you for joining today, and I'll catch you in the next one.